Welcome back again on Top of City Hot. We don't show today again. We don't show live and direct because anytime we show like this, now to tell you the matter where we say consign us, inside politics, current affairs, because now we be the chairman of Bonga TV station, Wazobia Max TV. We know the face, just turn your antenna on top UHF channel 57, you get us live and direct. It don't happen say from 11 to 12, now be the time where we bring us Ide Hot to tell you every way consign us inside current affairs, politics. We know the end up for there. We give you the opportunity to make you chook your mouth put so that you go talk the way you self, you check the thing, the way the thing pinch you for your mind. Because not only this program be the true democratic program where we need to add anything, we need to put sugar, we need the sugar quota, we talk out the way it be, because only the truth they set us free. Anyway, without that for you. And my name still remain Ochuko Omiragwa, the only man we say maybe like that for national peace and equity to reign based on tradition. Oh, waka. Without that again on top, as Ide Hot.
Good morning, my country, good people. How on a day? We don't show again for inside this fine Tuesday morning, and we don't bring all the matter where they hot for ground. Come on top, as Ide Hot. What did they hot like this? Will they bring the politic matter plus including current affairs to your table, and will they spread them? Still give you the opportunity to chook your mouth put, talk as you take pinch you. My name, Naboma Amadi. I'm talking about how you go take talk your mind put for the program, my dear brothers and brothers. You go fit call us live and direct for inside the show. When the time reach, we go put our phone number for your screen. What you got to do now to collect the number and call us, talk your mind. Make you not get chest born. Come on for there. We see the answer of social media for Facebook now, facebook.com/WazobiaMaxPH. Then we see the answer of Twitter or Instagram. Very simple. Just at WazobiaMaxPH and you will get us live and direct. And onto the matter where we want spread on top of the table this morning. Everybody government, it dey work for Nigeria. Everybody government. They work for Nigeria. This is not the matter where we want spread on top of the table. And I know some of us will really understand how the matter they work pass. But this is not what we go spread very properly when we show back from our small chinkily break where we want to enter. So make you not go anywhere because we is coming back. Welcome back again on top as Ide Hot. And when we don't show back like this, my dear brothers and brothers, we they begin to spread the matter one by four on top of the table and we they tell you how matter it take waka pass. Before we go for that short break, we tell you say the topic where we want to discuss today now, everybody government, they work for Nigeria. And you go come and ask yourself, say, waiting as Ide Hot one really discuss today. My dear brothers and brothers, make we tell you now how matter take waka pass. Nigeria, a constructed state. What do I mean by that one? The country now the product of plenty ethnic group that will join hand come together. Now they get different type of character, different kind of people, different kind of languages. Yes, different type of ideas, them religion, socio-political and economic things that will come together to make our Obonga country, Nigeria. And also the way they say they administer our own country too, it is different. Our administration style too, it plenty different style where would they use to take measures say we move the country forward. Anyways, when we come up for there, in an effort, why would they try to see how we go take address the issues where they to ensure say we balance the structure of Nigeria? And so many claims and gains them there for different groups, different people with different interests. The government, can they tell us through the 1999 constitution, they come form and then put into place what they call federal character principle. That one, the federal character principle, they're saying as to ensure peaceful, united, stable, and prosperous, integrated, and together Nigeria. The question what would they ask today? Wetin be federal character? Wetin e mean to us, we be Nigerians, you wey dey hear my voice, the mama wey dey for inside market, and everybody wey make up this our ogbonge country, Nigeria. And then the final question wey we dey ask this morning, federal character, they really dey work? Federal character, e dey actually dey work?
That na one question we must dey ask ourselves steady, whether federal character really dey work or not. We will say federal character, na be still the everybody government, whether it dey work for inside our ogbonge Naija. That na be wetin we want to shook our eye put, but una already know. Anytime we show like this for the studio, we know they always dey shook our eye low. We dey always dey bring people wey be say when it comes to matter like this, they are mad, they sharp, pra. And today we come with our ogbonge brother, our ogbonge guest, a man wey they call excellent par excellent. Not say I'm talking about triple excellent. And another person than Mr. Manuel Ashepor will be public analyst. Mr. Manuel Ashepor, you are welcome again to our city hut.
Thank you.
Mr. Manuel Ashepor, I always like anytime you come studio like this, I know say that day go tough.
The day I come studio yourself, they happy because
because today must tough.
It is well.
Mr. Manuel Ashepor, you are welcome.
Thank
again.
you, my brother.
You don't hear everything, no. Federal character, whether they work inside our ogbonge Naija. Because we too they see the shockers. But first of all, may not like we too run. Put up for ABC terms. Waiting this federal character mean to you. In ABC terms, make everybody understand that.
Like our sister Boma started, him being give us more background about this thing. In Nigeria, we get more than 150 ethnic groups. Out of this more than 150 ethnic groups, we can't get more than 350 sub-dialects.
Okay.
Dialect now within
the language we speak.
speak.
For instance, Ijon and nationality. Okay. But within Ijo, you go get Okrika, you go get Kalabari, you go get Bayelsa people to Izon and things like that. So if we just count Ijo nation, not be only one language there.
Okay, the sub.
So those ones will get in more than 350 for Nigeria.
Wow.
So when the Igbo come make, because Nigeria, they exist as kingdoms. There is an Orobo kingdom. There's an Hausa kingdom. There is Efik, Ibibio. So now so we've been there scattered. But the white man come in order to, take advantage of us. We'll not sit down and negotiate nothing. They just carve the area for themselves, call it Nigeria. So bring us together to form a country. Now, when they eventually give us independence, that same problems then they there. If Hausa man enter, it be like saying, only Hausa man go one remember. Yes. If Yoruba man enter,
they won't remember
he go one do that side. So to avoid that and to keep Nigeria together, the framer of our constitution come together to introduce this idea of federal capital. The essence, now say, make every part of the country, they represented for government. If na military, we suppose get every part of the country for military.
Okay.
If na police, the same thing. All government institutions suppose they balance. You know what tell me say because the headquarters of road safety they Abuja, make it be only Abuja people then go work there.
Yeah.
So the federal capital said no. Person from Rivers they get right. Somebody from Bayelsa get right. Somebody from Sokoto also get right to work for as long as na federal government or even state government institution. So the essence for federal capital, I say make no part of the country they deprive, may they not cheat any part of the country.
Wow, very wonderful explanation where you give.
Thank
now, make we take a look at the 1999 Constitution. We carry this federal character principle as amended. Then talk about the federal character principle very, very well for there. Now, Chapter 2, Section 14, Subsection 3, as we highlight for the TV there. It talk will say, the composition of the government and the federation or any of the agency and the conduct of the affairs shall be carried out in such a manner as to reflect the federal character of Nigeria and the need to promote national unity. That part is very, very important. And also to command national loyalty. That means say we all get to be loyal to our nation, thereby ensuring that there shall be no predominance of persons from few states. That means some persons no go from one side, they take charge over positions, or from a few ethnic or other sectional groups in that government or any office agencies. This is now a part of our constitution, 1999 constitution, we get to deal with this federal character principle. Now, you go agree, say, the successive government, they don't really keep to this federal character principles. And, but we also note, very, very important, say, the present administration, you don't the evidence, say this complaint, it plenty for their body well. You know, they actually see federal character principle play for previous administrations and very much in this current administration.
Well, to start with, yes, for all the government from 1960, except maybe the military, we will know if we talk, but for 1960, then we'll come back to democracy for 1979 to 1983. Yes, the government then tried to balance them. They try to balance them.
Yeah.
The challenge, one major challenge with federal character, and the fact that if na 50 office 9 day, and we get 36 states, they know they even. So no matter how you share, one side might get a slight advantage over
the others.
But the essence for the federal capital, the question we will ask at each time is that other part of the country, they represented, because the issue of representation first for the government.
Okay.
So if we look at, since democracy returned, the good thing when federal capital do for us, we say, federal character do for us now, the fact say every state for Nigeria, no matter how small or big, get 3 senatorial districts. So the senators, they complete. Each state get 3. But House of Rep, you know, balance like that, because some local government big past others.
Yeah.
There are some House of Rep members where they represent only one local government. You get some way now 2 local government put together. You get some way be now 3 local governments, even in some states, put together.
Okay.
So, but the question again, those people get representative. That is number one, because federal character no be say we go make sure say everything they equal. As a matter of fact, somebody tell me say treating 2 equals equally is an injustice. Yes. So that aside,
okay,
governments don't they try, because we also notice say for democracy, if we want to make things work the way it's supposed to work, it's supposed to be on merit. One of the reasons why Nigeria never grew, and this idea we say, I come from the north, so everybody will go there around me. I must put plenty people from the north, whether they qualify
or not.
Oh no, because this one our turn. And if you check it, it plays out in all the governments up to today.
Yes.
When His Excellency Chief Olusegun Obasanjo be president, you notice the Senate president come from South. The Minister for Finance come from South. Petroleum Minister, which way him be, then is so he can't move from just the normal federal character to juicy, they call it juicy ministries.
Okay.
Now, Mr. Manuel Ashepor, make I draw your mind back. You made mention of something. You say this government, they try to balance.
All government.
All government, they try to balance things up. Now, make I draw your attention back, because complaining is plenty well for inside this present administration. Because a lot of people, they say this lopsided appointments is plenty well. Now, make I take your mind back to on August 29th, 2015. The Northern Social Political Group were divided over the president's lopsided appointment. Say him appoint over 30 appointments. Only 7 come from South. The rest now from north. February 1st, 2018, former Presido Olusegun Obasanjo complained say the Presido they allow federal character in appointing service chiefs. Now, April 18th again, inside this year again, House of Rep, they debate the same matter, say everything they one-sided. The motion was raised by Mr. Sani Zoro, a member of APC from Jigawa State. Now, July 19th again, 2018, the Senate even set out probe self because of the same appointment again. Then 17th of September 2018, now be the most
just
recent
yesterday.
one when it be say we just the see now. The appointment when it be say you know wetin happen. All these things then with all this plenty one side, we feel they go on and on like that. We not go stop. But this one shows say credence they the fact say Mr. President appointments them. They act in accordance with the federal character principle.
Yes.
With all these things then we see.
Yes, let me answer you.
Okay.
First, we need to correct some things. When a lot of politicians and this socio-cultural group guys, not be everything when they talk now be true. Let me start with the number one. The one might I just change this thing. The appointment of service chief. Now the same. If you allow me talk, you gonna say facts also. Now facts at when I get to. I also had that kind of notion until I go do my small research yesterday. Discover say when it comes to the appointment of service chief, na lie.
Okay.
Let's look at the chief of naval staff now from Akwa Ibom. The chief of army staff now from northeast, Borno, Buratai. The chief of air staff now north. The chief of defense staff now south.
Chief of defense staff.
Yes, Abayomi Ola ni Shakin.
Yes, okay.
Good. Chief of naval staff, Ibok Ete Ekwe Ibas. Chief of defense intelligence, Monday Ruku Morgan, north. Chief of army staff, Tukuru Buratai, north. So from there now, service chief, how many did there?
Okay.
Wait.
Now.
Go on.
So what I want to say is that it is true that it no balance as in terms of number, but not be say all part of Nigeria not they represented in the government. That is one. Number two, I get issue with our National Assembly. For democracy, the National Assembly, which is the legislature, now it's supposed to play the role of check and balance on the executive. Now, all these appointments, this major appointment what they talk of, no be appointment where the president go appoint arbitrarily. He go send those names to the Senate for confirmation. And if I am a senator, I'm from this side, and I know say these things not true, then you keep quiet, you clear everybody where the president carry come. You know they're complicit for that matter.
But Senate, they raise alarm.
No, Senate get the power to say, no, Senate get the power, as I talk to you, Senate get clear.
You don't say the population inside the house they affect at a time.
How? We're talking of an appointment, because waiting you cite, most of the people you even cite are from the north. Not from the north, you talk. So we're supposed to get a sense of national unity. If, for instance, I be senator and the president bring a list where I think say they're lopsided, nothing for the constitution give us power to clear it.
Okay, Mr. Manuel, we go still continue on this discussion, but right now we just get to go on a small break. So we'll take part and style levels, take inside small chinkly break because as it hot, they come smoke today. We dey show back small time, my people. Welcome back again on top as it dey hot. And true, you go agree with me, say, you dey come out smoke inside the studio this morning. And you too go fit be a part of the smoke. How you go fit to be a part of the smoke? You go fit call us to our phone lines, where we don't drop on top of your screen right now. All you get to do is to collect the number and call us. Make you talk your mind so that you no get chessboard. And don't forget, say you fit call us on top of our, you fit get on top of social media. For Facebook, now facebook.com/WazobiaMaxPH. We there for Facebook live and direct. Come on for there, we see they on top of social media for Twitter and Instagram. We there live with @WazobiaMaxPH. Now, we could bring them back to the matter where we discuss. Before we go for that short break, Mr. Manuel Ashepor,
yes.
We talk about the appointments so far. And you mentioned some service chiefs too, from the north and from the south. But make I draw your attention, more complaints still trail the appointment of service chiefs. As we say, people don't come out to talk, say, they sure, say it is one-sided and it no reflect the federal character. How? I go still call some other service chiefs then where we say you no really mention. They're probably out of omission. Make we look at the Inspector General of Police, come from the north. Make we look at the EFCC chairman, come from the north. Make we see the National Security Advisor from the north. Controller General, Nigerian Immigration Service from the north as well. Controller General, Nigerian Prison Service, come from the north. Controller General, Nigerian Security Civil Defense Corps, come from the north. Controller General, Nigeria Customs Service, come from the north. Federal Road Service Corps, come from the north. These are just not. Now, I still get some more things I need to tell you on this matter, but we need to take a phone call right away.
Memo, take this call from Bewell, from Rumekini. Bewell, shoot your mouth on top and see the out.
Good morning, Mr. Ochuko.
Good morning, Bewell.
Good morning, Bewell.
Our guest, I think.
Morning, my brother.
Yeah. Our guest, this question goes direct to you. Sometimes the way we analyze this thing, sometimes I'm thinking that you're a politician. How many senators do you have? We have 109 senators. And the comes from north. Last 2 weeks or last 3 weeks, you cannot make mistakes. Basic growth of this country, in case you're mad, most people say, raise this emotion and after everything, they raise panel to look into that matter. We are talking about appointments, and we are referring that if somebody is here, because it's here today, and the president is bring somebody to appoint, you will stand and say that those people are not fine. Some of those people now, like let us look into the acting chairman of the NPC. Did the government approve that appointment? No.
Would they get problems
Reduce
with
the
the
volume
phone
on your
lines?
TV,
Would
they give us stress. See, but me, I believe, say me, I understand where.
I get them.
Make I join.
Okay.
Now, make we still look waiting happen in the case of Magu. When it say Senate try to clear
this guy,
then
presidency
we'll
try
come
to
back
to that one. Make we get your
similar thing
exactly.
still they talk.
No, not be similar thing. I know they talk like a politician. I'm not a politician. At least not yet.
Okay.
Yes, but more clear something. This thing. The senators, now 3 senators per each state.
Okay.
The only thing we give North small advantage over the South. Now North get 19 states. South get 17 states. Now, to take a decision, that number no reach to override the 17 states. So, to start with, the Senate get the responsibility and right to decline clearing a person once it's not in line with our constitution.
These decisions that are based on state or region, but then we'll come back. We'll just take Lucky from Iwafe.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Lucky. We salute you.
Our guest for senior morning.
Morning, my brother.
Well, Nigeria, the system is not working. Federal Canada is not working in this administration. Then let us not deceive ourselves. Our guest in the studio, sometimes when you analyze something, I begin to wonder if you are not a politician. Because we will not, as Nigeria, we cannot put our hand to see wrong thing. At the end of the day, we will support that wrong thing. Present administration has destroyed federal character. That is just the obvious fact. How can each state in Nigeria, how many ministers, a senior minister, supposed to come from the 36 states? Senior minister, not senior minister. The whole 36 states supposed to have one minister. And is that happening in this federal administration? I tell you, it's lie. Buhari administration.
Thank you, well, Lucky. We don't understand where you talk from.
Thank
we
you
don't
very
understand
much,
you.
Lucky.
May we take another call from Francis from Alakaya. Francis, shook your mouth on top of the hot.
Fire down, Francis.
Please, I don't understand the way
I think we lost in call.
Yeah,
Okay.
go on.
I don't understand the topic of what you are saying.
Okay.
Francis, if like say your line, you need to call us back again. You need to come.
And yes.
Just call us back, reduce the volume on your TV, then call us back again.
The thing
You
with
see,
Francis,
we
you
need
don't
to
even
clear
understand.
some issues and clear it well.
Okay.
The Constitution actually said that the president must appoint ministers from all the 36 states. And that guy wake up before this last one can't tell me that it's not true, that this government no get minister from the 36 states. I don't know what you mean by junior minister or senior minister. Minister for states, no be junior minister. But now for Nigeria, they make all this ministry way too big. Go get 2 ministers.
Yeah.
Isn't it? In position at 1, you go give 2 persons for 2 ministers for the 1 ministry. 2 of them, 2 ministers at the same time. No. So the 36 states, and please, if you guys want me to join politics, when I encourage me, make I enter. They call. See, why is it that for this country, when you talk, when I disagree with the way you look at things, I become politician. The day I agree with you now, I'm not going to be politician. And they look on paper, there are 36 state ministers. What they call? The one make I call.
But Boma call some kind of.
Now, the problem I get with that Boma said, this thing say no complete.
Okay.
NIMAS are not there. NCC not there. And NCAA, this thing not there. Okay. So there are a lot of other
DGs. You think they say the majority now?
Majority.
I don't get problem with that. But saying lopsided, the English word, that lopsided means lopsided. Now only one side. And this is when they talk north and south. No, forget, say, not get 3 geopolitical zones. Just like south get 3 geopolitical zones. In my own opinion, the people I think say no to date this government, now be southeast. Okay. Not south.
No, you know, say was not south.
Because if we do FRIS, which is also an agency, now your man they occupy that one. NIMASA, now South man they occupy them. So if for us to get this whole thing is to look at the whole list.
But this one's in the corner like one off. It seems like say like 97%. Now from like 3%.
See where another mistake is this. We talk of service chief earlier. What you read, those guys are not service chiefs. Okay. The controller, you see, if we take it maybe ministry by ministry or agency by agency.
But they are head of agencies. So they count as service chiefs.
No. Service chiefs, not just the military.
Especially for security circles.
But these other...
no, those people are other appointees. We can treat them as other appointees, not as service chief. When you just mention service chief, now those number of persons we call earlier, now them be service chiefs. Now those about 5, they pass 5. You understand? Now, I want us to also clear something. I don't come studio to defend the position of the president. I only come to clarify more so that we'll look at it more holistically. And I did a work. I did a comparison between Buhari's government, Jonathan's government, Obasanjo's government, Yar'Adua's government. Trust me, the difference is not much. Okay.
But make we understand, we establish the fact, say, these appointments, they lopsided from the time.
And in a democracy, you want to clarify. In democracy, honestly, waiting keep us where we did now. Now, this issue of federal character, if I be president, I'm not likely to do federal character, except that it's compulsory. Okay. I will do merit character.
Okay, we will come to that part. We will come to that part. But make we look at this matter now. In all of these positions, then where would they mention all this time? When we look at the percentage of waiting go to where, we dey find out say the loop-sidedness is still there very much. So, and you go agree with me, say it's still there much.
The way
positions.
Okay, like which one? Which one they very juicy?
No, like you said, you know all these are sensitive positions. Maybe we take this call from Princess. Princess, shook your mouth on top as idiot. Juicy positions.
Hello, Princess.
Princess. Oh, Princess, if like say your line, they get ID. Okay, if you call us again back, maybe. And not still forget, say you fit still go our social media, go drop your comment for there. We go still read down for there. That one is your facebook.com/WazobiaMaxPH. And you fit still enter our Twitter and our Instagram. That one is just at WazobiaMaxPH. Go there, go drop your comment. We go read them so that our guest today the house with us go still shook him out, put on top of that one.
Yes. So now make we look at like what you've been talk earlier. More bring them back. They talk something about say whether if you there in the position, you know, go practice federal character and you go practice what do you call them again?
I call it merit character.
Merit character.
Because I passed through that bitter taste when I grew up. Government colleges, the federal government colleges, they do this unnecessary federal character. I first write exam, I scored 300.
Okay.
And I won't get admission. Somebody will get 150 because he come from one part of the country. He go get admission. All these things now because of the so-called federal character. You go look at all the federal universities. You go write jam. You score 250. If you no get admission, somebody will score 120, maybe from Kebbi or Sokoto, go get again admission. So if you put all these things together, instead of federal character to help us build a nation, so that people can compete on the basis of competence. But now, all we do is that because there's a federal character law, you must ensure that, though, if our government also they careful, there's no part of this country where you will get somebody.
Thank you. When credible people not come from there.
There is none. But most times they do it for their political convenience.
Thank you, Ashepor. We'll just take this call from Cherish all the way from East West Road. Cherish, fire down, Cherish.
My brother, thank you there.
It don't be 2 days because I never call online. Anyway, the issue about sensitivity. Both the intelligence agencies, all of them from you. Intelligence is very important, not just about the service team. The intelligence are the ones advising the service team and services overseas things. But why are they all from North? Now, the issue is not just from North. They are all Muslims, 99% of them. In the country of how many states, we have East, West, North, and South as a region. But then, the president trying to tell us that no competent person outside the North. Somebody resigned, replaced with somebody from North. Somebody was passed, and they have somebody from Pakistan, you replace the job with somebody from the North. It is not done like that. The country should experience it. It's not easy because if they talk now, they will talk of Biafra, whatever. But then we are also citizens of Nigeria. Until we did stop these citizens of Nigeria, we are still Nigeria. All of us IPOB members, no. So the government is making the breeze to blow one side and we to blow another.
Thank you, Wawa Cherish, for your contribution. We hear you. Anyway, thank you, Wawa Cherish. That was when you talk now. It make brain well. But we still there on top of the show, on top of the hot. We they come back. We go see the touchlight, the matter one by follow. But we go just use type pattern. They go take small order as you take clear truth. So that when we come back, we go continue with the matter. So not go anywhere because we is coming back. Welcome back again on top. As it hot, we still stand that gidigba on top of the matter. We still shook our mouth, put on top of the top people we don't drop on top of table, we don't come out plenty smoke on top of our political boxing ring. And waiting be the matter we'll drop on top of table now say everybody government, if they work for Nigeria, make I just tell you now say now the federal character be waiting with the look into whether it really they work for inside Nigeria. That might be the matter with the torchlight. And our go-get guest will be Mr. Manuel Ashepor. Still there the house here with us, and we still stand that gidigba, the shook mat. And you self for the house, in case you never still call us, you fit still pick your phone, the green our number. And in case you not fit green our number, you fit still carry your leg, we can enter inside our social media. That one just go www.facebook.com/WazobiaMaxPH. Facebook.com/WazobiaMaxPH. And if you still enter our Twitter and our Instagram, that one I just at WazobiaMaxPH. Go there, go drop your comment so that we go shook our eye put answer am. Mr. Manuel Ashepor, you know say you don't answer all these questions since come corner left. So there's some people say they think say you be politician, say, but they don't know say they analyze the matter the way you see them. Anyway, now so it just be because this our seat on top of us in the other be the true democratic show we dey do. Bam. If it not date to the way you like them, not me saying na politics, we must talk and the way it be without putting any sugar. Now, make we sharply attempt to analyze the recent appointment now. Okay. When it be say President Bubu just do. Make we pick one first. Yusuf Magaji Bichi, the new DSS boss, now from Kano State. Ajia Zainab Ahmed, the new finance minister, we take from Adeosun, from Kaduna State. Acting. Okay, acting. But from where? From Kaduna State. Abbas Umar Masanawa, MD, Nigeria Security Printing and Minting Company from Katsina State. All Northerners replacing Southerners. In your own opinion, you go talk say this appointment, that they out of merit, or monkey will get plenty and get monkey we get plenty air and the entire side photos.
Now, two things me I want to look into this one.
Now, out of merit.
But wait, may I finish? You know, plant time for my mouth. I don't know whether it's out of merit or against merit. But let's take the issue of Minister of Finance. There is a state minister for finance. So the Minister of Finance stepped down. If now you, what do you go do? Step minister.
Planning about budget and planning
under finance. So what they said, and this is not a whole brief for him, that is acting. So we'll wait until she's made substantive.
But more qualified persons know
other parastatals they did under finance too now.
Wait for take that position. You feel so.
Wait. Once you have a minister, let me finish. Let me finish. What we are saying is that she's not yet a substantive minister yet.
But we're not saying that for Martin they become permanent. Not because
listen, my dear, they go send the name. If now she go be substantive minister, the name go send and go National Assembly. If National Assembly clear her, she become the substantive minister. Then.
But now so when Magu
listen, Magu never clear Magu.
And he said the office.
Yes.
So why they never secret till now we hear say the Senate no accept, they no clear them, but instead the office.
Why did the Senate not accept them?
Acting until look another person again.
Make I just continue with the line of argument.
Okay.
If they make a substantive minister, that one I don't know why it will be that way, but for now, I don't say anything wrong. We can ask you to act in a capacity, in an acting capacity, because it was a resignation. If you say that the president I fired that woman, carry this one put, I go say, he don't plan them before now. So making whole brief first. If they make that one, we cannot talk about that one. Then you raise another strong point.
What about Magaji Bichi, the new DSS
they come now. If you not allow me to talk, we go front and back. Now, if we follow the principle where now people get from mind, then Magaji no be wrong. This thing, because you're doing federal character. You remove one person from the southwest, from the northwest. You replace him with another person with the northwest.
The next person in line.
How? Security matters. Do you know that under Obasanjo, Yaradua, Jonathan, and this government, when you pick IG, on this security, every person wasting there and they retire all of them. We don't make this thing look as if it's a new thing. When this guy, Ringin, became IG under Jonathan, Ringin was an AIG. So all DIGs, wasting there and they retire all of them. Now, the normal practice where they do, it's this guy waiting now for the DSS. Where may I get issue is that the man don't retire before. Then go bring them back.
Mr. Manuel, for a government we come to fight corruption, for a government we come to say then come to make a change for the things and where we don't see, where don't happen
and to
before.
right all the wrong.
Why come back and do the same things and where the society don't frown at before?
When was the last time? Who don't frown about appointment of ministers?
We always
Under
complain.
which government?
We always complain. Nigerians they always complain about how the system they run.
Well,
so
that's
why
for the
they
government.
Go come back, come do the same things?
Like I said from the
at?
beginning, I no support or whether they're against the government. What me I dey talk be say, if na me, if I be president, I go pick, since constitution give the president a very free hand in section 171, subsection 1, that he can appoint any person from any part of Nigeria, subject to the clearance of the Senate. So the point that they try to raise since, when I don't want to follow me here, they say, the essence
Mr.
for...
Ashepor, you go raise this your point. We'll just take Chris from Waterline. Then we'll come back to the point. Chris.
Fire down, Chris.
My brother Ochuko, I thank you.
I agree to you, sir.
You win. I celebrate you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. This matter is a very serious matter. Government should look at especially the senators in Agodas.
That's it.
They should look into this matter.
That's it.
Because it's affecting we who come from Southern or Eastern. Now, if they want to take exam, like all of Nigeria brothers follow people who take exam for immigration, they supply everybody. They take all notes. It's really affecting me because we are Nigerians. Now, if you look at the matter, this appointment, maybe there's something on a complaint last week. He said if person said he will take all 11 players from one family, it doesn't matter. So, appointment is appointment. Where can take any person what to take. Appoint the senator to check.
Exactly. God bless you, my guy.
All right.
Exactly.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris.
You know, say one time for Nigerian football, we get this so-called federal character wahala.
Yes.
You must go bring somebody from the north. You must bring somebody from the social place, make it represent us. Meanwhile, you get people who sabi play pass. But because they don't come from a particular area, you say those ones no go enter. So now where may I get problem with the federal character with that? And like my brother rightly says, for as long as we stay for our house complain, and the Senate, where Nigeria, they pay heavily. No fit stand up and say, Mr. President, this list where you carry come, in our opinion, is lopsided. Then get the right to send that list back to Mr. President.
Okay.
Sharply. Thank you, Mr. Manuel Ashepor. Mojo Shukawa enters our social media page. May we see what some of our people don't drop for them.
Yeah, Chidozie Ezioma say, I think the Senate are responsible. They are too corrupt. Now, them they clear the people where Oga Bubu they send.
God bless
the same
you.
thing we talked here earlier. Move on. Glory Kingsley say, hi, Boma. Federal character ensure all ethnic interests are well represented, and it's working, especially under this present government. Okay? Carry on, go front. God's time, Elemo was say, for me, it's not working at all. In this present administration, almost all the appointments are being given to those at the north, which is not good. My name is God's time from Dashi Eche. All right? Okay, anointed, see, heart, marvelous. Federal character won't work because any government in power carries most of the people who support them to gain their political positions. And let us know that in Nigeria, we support our own place before others. But I really don't care if it's one womb that produces the president and his subordinates. As long as the country is in good shape, no wahala. Okay, Alan Blackboy Onyigo say, my major concern is that the federal government has not taken a stand to clear the public on this issue of appointment. I still want to know why the president didn't allow the Bayelsa man, who was acting DSS boss, to continue, and why he moved a southern appointment to the north. Finance minister, now they talk about.
So any
one person there
we say now the Senate, then I get all
the problem.
Now,
Prince Isaac, I think this one will be the last message we'll go take today. As it is hot, for me, the federal character know they work because the government just they one-sided. I applied for NDA last year. Score very well, but I no gain admission because I know from North. But majority of the Northerners gain admission because they're from the North. Even the one will score very low. But I noticed that federal character actually played there.
He not play for you now.
He did one-sided.
Where?
He did
This
one-sided.
very instance.
See, I actually, no, I like he rightly said, federal character, you know, it encourage mediocrity.
Now wait first, wait. How many foot soldiers they did the army? And how many generals they army?
I don't know the numbers.
Once we look at critically, you will find out.
Maybe that one will give you a statement.
No. The point where they raise, every Nigerian, if you understand this country very well, you know, say, right from the pre-independence, the North plenty for military pass.
Because of the quota system now.
Listen. The time where you
So
they take your
give
time.
them more.
No, the time where you. How many persons will get program? For instance, I've been to Langtang, which is they have a whole estate called the Generals, the land of the home of the generals. He discovered at that time they push their children into the military. No matter how you take account today, there will always be more generals from the north than from the south.
Okay.
But right now, we know say even if our people like waiting this one right now, once they enter, they will still use this pattern. You know, go get.
That's what we're saying, that they still no good now.
Even the senators, the now Magu case now say another one. Senators try to clear it.
They're not still
up till now. As
me and you,
we don't get out of time.
They never tell Mr. President. They only say that there was a security report. They no say they no clear him because him now from the north. Do we understand? They say there is a security report from DSS against him. So what we're saying,
Mr. Manuel, I think when we drop Magu issue now because we don't raise up Magu issue so much and we get other things we need to talk about. Now, you don't get a lot of debates about the advantages and the disadvantages of the federal character. Those in favor, then they talk, say, the political, ethnic, and religious structure of this country, as well as also, make we not forget, the selfish nature of our politicians. They seek sympathy along with the aforementioned structure, which is the federal character structure. Now, federal character remains best for this country to foster unity. In your own opinion,
if we don't even talk this kind of stuff, only you go even shock self say, if like now 4 brilliant heads that they come from one place, you shock say because of this federal character now, even if one dull person even they go add them join because of say federal character. Now all these things they now to now still problem we still they see inside the system. What do you go talk about?
See, like I keep saying, if federal capital they work,
yes,
Nigeria for no day where we dey now.
Okay.
We dey where we dey now because federal character no dey work. Mediocrity become the order of the day. If
so
for
you
instance,
say more disadvantages than advantages?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course. Why would my son write the same exam, score 350? Then another person from Northeast score 180, and my son cannot get that admission on merit. But the person, because he's from another part of the country, gets admission to the same university. What federal character is doing is that he's killing merit. The reason why people, they always run to this federal character thing, now the government of I chop, you chop. If the people that are there are serving, me and you know go to talk issue of a federal character. If they carry you, go work. I mean, you're waiting they reach you now your salary. Why am I going to waste my time? You they do your work. People don't go to struggle these things. But why federal character be issue for Nigeria is that now opportunity for us to share whatever benefit that is coming from the government to make me collect my own, you collect your own. If not, if we're doing the right thing on merit, see, our children will grow up and hold some of us responsible because of this nonsense, what they call, you come from south, you come from north. No, on a serious note.
Chapali, just give your own opinion on how we fit a balance this
already. In my opinion, more could do waiting would they do now in the judiciary. People they talk say for judiciary, whether you're from the north or south, once the other next person retires, the most senior becomes the chief judge. They don't care whether you're from the north or the south. That was why under Obasanjo, Jonathan, you see, say, like 5 of them were all from the north. I think for a long while, the current CJN is the first southerner for a while now.
Yes.
Why? The year they call you to bar, if I senior you, I don't senior you, be that.
Okay.
So, Mo could do this thing based on merit. On merit. There could be federal character, but make it be federal character based on merit. If I'm taking you from the South, let it be that you are the best hand I can get in South.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Manuel Ashepor. You don't talk everything finish. Anything we do for inside this our Obodo Nigeria, make everything they be based on merit. Even if the federal character go still dey work, but then even if they say, okay, this na South turn, then we look and say this person must merit that position. That's the way we want to talk for the shots coming from the studio, Mr. Manuel Ashepor. Thank you well for coming to on top of City Hot.
Thank you.
We always enjoy anytime you come
make
like
me
this.
the sweat inside.
Thank you well.
Yeah, man, make me the sweat.
Thank you. Anyway, my people, now for go for bar break. The shots coming from the studio. My name still remain Ochuko Omiragwa. The only man we say maybe like that for national peace and equity, justice to reign based on tradition. Bye-bye.
Yes, so my country, good people. Make sure you watch As It Dey Hot again in the evening from 9 o'clock, we go reach 10 o'clock. And still send your messages come, your pictures, your videos, send them come for on top for my Domot report. We need to talk about these issues, how our environment is spoiled, dirty matter, flood matter, road matter, area boys, all of our even they give problem. Take the pictures, take the videos, and send to us for our WhatsApp number, where they for on top of your screen. My name still remember my Amadi. On our way down.